Before we get in the video, please like, make sure to subscribe, turn on your notifications, go ahead and leave a comment below, and click on the How You Can Help, which brings up the Family Friendly Game website and gives you lots of ideas how you can help us. Thank you. Hey everybody, it's Paul Berry, Family Friendly Gaming, doing a Twitch stream, and I guess eventually it'll become a YouTube video. And who knows where else we may be housing this video in the future. Yep. Dragon Quest Builders 2. I'm playing this on the Nintendo Switch. Noah, we're going to do a separate video talking about that. It is December 4th, and by the time this video, I mean, we could be like remonetized, demonetized multiple times over by the time this actually gets online. Okay? Oh, yeah. So, I mean, you know, we'll have another video talking about how messed up and evil YouTube is. That, and I may even stream it on YouTube. I don't know. We'll figure that out. Might be kind of fun. Might be fun. Okay, so chains on the wall, and buckets. So where are these? Oh, I can get chat on my phone. So, I think everyone should do what they can to... I remember what I was saying. To make our Twitch stream just do amazing. Are these it? There we go. Okay. Where would so the door is right here. This is fun. I love building, I love creation. I love God, I love Jesus Christ. Castle walls, okay. Hello! The dungeon blueprint is done! Haha! Enormous room. Oh. They're celebrating in the... They were celebrating in the dungeon. That is the strangest thing I've ever seen. We're happy! We're in the dungeon! Okay. Where's the person who asked for it? So this guy asked for it, but he not here. Where'd he go? Where's he at? Where's the party at? So he's to my right. What is he doing? He's just clapping. Thank you! You were so helpful. I see you have completed work on the dungeon just as I asked you. Thank you, FFG. You're welcome. To tell the truth, there's been developments. The first occupant of your newly built cell has been decided. I'm sorry, FFG. Is it me? Are you putting me in there? Hey, how could you do this to me? Malroth. Forgive me, Malroth. Nessa has convince His Majesty that you are too dangerous to walk free. I cannot refuse a direct command from my king. Oh, but I can break the walls down. Break the walls down! I'm not talking to you, stupid. YFG, why would you build a dungeon for them to throw me into just because they asked nicely? Well, I didn't know they were going to throw you. I can just hammer the walls. Dude, I don't hear your excuses. I don't even want to see your face. Okay. Bye. I didn't think you were like this. I'm sorry, this is all Ness is doing. She must be trying to turn us against each other and leave us too busy bickering to fight back against the monsters. I want to tell His Majesty the truth, but it would be pointless. Nessa is the most trusted advisor. There's no way he would believe me over her. But I shall not give up. I shall never give up. I shall never surrender. I will find another way. I won't rest until you're freed from here. Malroth and the real culprit is safely behind bars. FG Warwick. What are you doing down here? Good heavens, what in the world was that? Probably another attack, and we really need Malroth. Grahaha, humans been busy, me not been gone long, and they build me beautiful new castle to smash. Lord Atlas, the humans are not to be underestimated. We would do well to destroy them now, before they grow any stronger. Oh no. No, no. 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 I'm saying no. 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 Go. Go or I spank you. Grahaha, you funny rector. They not so tough. They all squish soon. Until then, we have some fun. Go, minions. Make humans suffer for me. Make them squirm for me. Make them scream for me. Ah! Is that the kind of scream you want? Ah, 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 ah. We're gonna have to fight that thing. Oh boy. I'm gonna go pick me some hearts. I don't really need them. I mean, I've maxed out this base, but I mean, that thing could step on the castle and crush it. Like, literally, he could kick it like a sandcastle and be nothing to him. We are in trouble. That was Atlas, the major general of the monsters and the ruler of the entire island. Yeah, we beat him, and it's into this island. For us, we get to go somewhere else. It seems he has no interest in fighting us now. God be praised, but his underlings are coming. We must drive them back. Are you ready, FG? Not really, but you know what? Let's do this thing, because we might as well. Oh, 5 boom balls. Thank you. I appreciate the boom balls. They go boom! And they're balls. Can I load this? Well, that didn't do much. I got a big old cave troll back there. He's eventually coming. Come on! Ha! Ha 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 ha! Ha! Freezing him is good. We got him. There he goes. Oh, flying guys. So it's going to be all the different forces. Zelda's coming. Oh, we already trashed him? I think we did. Oh. Oh wait, one's already destroyed. That's not good. They broke it! Ha! He's already yellow. Whoa. Hey, buddy. Oh. Yeah, he's red. I used up my boom balls. Oh, watch out, guys. But that wasn't Alice. She's too short. More. Another one. Oh, great. Alright, so I'm going to power up my sword here. Hey. Oh boy. Come on. I'm trying to think out this knight here. It's okay, they'll fix it afterwards. This guy's yellow. I'll get out of here. I'm red. Ow. Okay, so you got bad breath. Got it. Come on. Okay, he went down. Yes. No, they repair it for me. It's cool. Oh, yeah. Victory in Jesus. We never know when the next attack might come, FFG. I think it's best we see to repairing the walls immediately, see? You may leave this most important task to our capable hands. They do it for me. They just go repair all of it. No, it does not. They're good at it. Well, 5G, the invaders have been soundly repelled. They're repelling. But their leader still lives, so as long as the monster draws breath, Moonbrook will never know true peace. And not only because that means us, he means this malice, Atlas is the one who stole the Mark of Moonbrook, the symbol of peace that has been handed down in the royal family for generations. But the beast is powerful beyond reckoning. I cannot even imagine how we might hope to stand against him, much less defeat him. Atlas is so mighty, he must not be annoyed. If we pick a fight, he will surely be destroyed. Silence, you fools. You would abandon hope even after FG's brought us this far. I, for one, shall never surrender. Never give up. Never surrender. Your Majesty, you sound so kingly all of a sudden. Hold on, you aren't a monster in disguise, are you? Just not, my dear. I am and always shall be the rightful ruler of Moonbrook. Do you forget so easily that the blood of the legendary Erdrick flows through my royal veins? Kingliness is the least of my virtues. Okay. The king wants something. I say once more, I am the king of Moonbrook, the Skyne of Erdrick. By the power of my legendary line, Atlas will be defeated. Of course his majesty is descended from the heroes. I wager as one of the mighty, as he could strike Atlas down with a single blow. Ho ho, I'm no hero, Zara, my dear, as well you know, our friend FG, on the other hand. Oh, he the hero. Oh wait, that's me! The blood of heroes courses through my veins, and with it a strength beyond reckoning, FG. I wish for you to build a weapon capable of harnessing this incredible power. I shall explain to you what must be done. You have only to give my thoughts form. Okay. Wait, what are we doing? Something. Power Tower Blueprint. Okay. Okay. Egad. Truly you are a credit to your trade, FG. The Kazapple cannon I have long dreamed of shall soon be given form. You mean to build a Kazapple cannon? The weapon capable of combining the power of every citizen of Moonbrook and unleashing it upon enemies? I thought it was a mere myth. This design does not look like a cannon in emplacement to me. It's nothing more than a tower. What purpose could this possibly serve? If my understanding is correct, this is only one of 3 blueprints. Yes, 2 towers to provide the power, the third to house the cannon itself. I see, so this blueprint is for the first of the charging towers in. Ho ho, commendable work, young FG. Now allow me to deliver unto you my final commandment. Here we go, 3 more towers. Construct the Kazapple cannon and vanquish Atlas. Only with this mighty weapon can we lay the monster's major general low and bring peace back to Moonbrook. We must all work together to build it. When it is complete, the Kazapple cannon will be a breathtaking structure, not just a weapon worthy of a king, but one worthy of the Skyne of Erdrick. Here now, Jay, this is surely a moment of celebration, yet you wear such a stern expression. Does aught bother you? I beg your pardon, how much longer must Marwa stay present in the dungeon, you ask? Forgive me, FG, I know how close the two of you are. Your friend's incarceration must be vexing indeed. Yes, it is. Benar, how much you have done for my kingdom, a wise king must heed his counsel. When Marwa fights, he strikes more fear into the hearts of his own soldiers than those of the enemies. And then there's a matter of his lack of reflection in Ra's mirror. You need not fear for his safety. No harm will come to your friend, and when the time is right, he will be freed. Kamachi, your majesty has spoken. Let us focus on efforts of building the Kazapple cannon so that Atlas may be slain and this ugly business ended. Okay. I may be a king FG, but I first and foremost a man of Moonbrook. I too shall aid the tower construction. Okay. We shall need materials to build it, though I hesitate to ask FG to gather them again. After all he's done for us thus far, but nothing, dear Zara. We shall gather what resources we need to complete the blueprint. We shall show you youngins what it means to be a builder. That's the spirit, Jeremiah. What do you say we make a contest of it? Which of us can gather the most? Ho ho, I see those two are full of vim and vigor as always. Bye. Unlike UFG, where is your usual energy and cheer, are you still worried about Malroth? I hear that Nessa was instrumental in convincing the king to lock him away in the dungeon. I wonder why she would do such things. Certainly she has a long expressed misgivings about Malroth's aggressive attitude, but she knows his strength served us well in the field. Whatever the truth may be, I understand your chagrin, FG, but fear not. I am sure your friend will be freed soon. You just need to wait a little longer. Lord Jeremiah, the Lord Jerome may have gone a long while, haven't they? I do hope nothing untoward has happened to them. Huff, what do you say to this, Jeremiah? Puff. Finer marble you never see. Huff, puff. Do you accept defeat? Wheeze never. Gasp. The cotton and wood I collected may look plain, but the quality is unsurpassed. Wheeze, gasp. Okay. Night, Noah. Ah, cough. While you were gathering that fluff and kindling, huff, look how many blocks of castle wall I had the people build. Wheeze. Ha, wheeze, anyone can build blocks like that, gasp. But these classical columns and big bold banners require real cough craftsmanship. Wuff, G, huff, I hope you're proved. Huff, puff, us old timers, wheeze can still cough. Wheeze, hack it. Yes, you can. Right, that's the gasp, wheeze, everything, cough in the chest, wheeze. Eek, Lord Jerome, Lord Jeremiah, are you alright? Ho, ho, ho. Come into a work, you two. Now that you have the materials, come in and work on the Kazapel cannon. People of Moonbrook, raise a cheer. Hip hip hooray. My controller will behave. Yep, I call it right, hip hip hooray. Huzzah. But first, show you all the chats we got. Or emotes, I've been looking at your latest blueprint, my lamb, and it seems you need something called the Orb of Power to complete the structure. Myself and the other townspeople can build the tower, but we will need you to prepare the site. This happened in the other two towns as well. You gotta go get something. I believe I may be of assistance. To the north of Moonbrook, atop a cliff, stands a singular statue of the false goddess gazing out into the ocean. Towards the lighthouse that stands off the coast, did you know it rests within the Orb of Power? Take Anessa and Warwick with you, and you shall have no trouble retrieving this treasure. FG, let's leave the discussion of Nessa's role in this business from now off till later. Whatever she is, she's a fine soldier, and we may need her strength. Yeah. Soon enough, the truth will be out, I promise you that. Warwick, FG, are you two whispering about? FG was just complaining about how hungry he was, and I was advising him on the polypto properties of snow. Well then, please find the lighthouse and bring back the Orb of Power so that we can complete the blueprint. We're all counting on you. Alright, let's go here. Let's see where we're going exactly. Alright, I see where we're going. I guess we gotta go this way. Get out of there. I had a feeling there would be a cave. There's always a cave. The cave. Oh boy. I'm making my own tunnel through the wall. Should be out soon. Yes, I'm below. Yes, I'm below. Okay. This might have been a bad idea. Alright, new plan. malicious monster approaches? Not from underground, I hope. I have to find a better way to climb this mountain than I have thus far. Oh boy. No. Where are you? What are you doing? Ow. This is bad. Okay, so that went horribly. Yeah, I had a bad feeling it was going to happen. Died. Again. Alright, where... You know what? It's this mountain range. I should just work my way up there from over here. I think. Oh. Okay. They're done, and I haven't even got going. Oh, thanks for dropping me down here. That was nice, instead of flying like I was trying to do. I should be able to see this thing from here. Okay, it's up that way. Okay, so... Wait. Oh. There we go. This must be the statue that Medzi told us about. But where's the beacon? I can't see anything on the... I suppose I have no choice but to glide out in the direction and hope for the best. Who are FG? Whirlwinds are often sighted over these seas. We're sure to avoid them, or we may face the same fate as the Air Force. Alright, let's be smart about this. Let's save here. Make sure we don't have any trouble. Oh boy. Let's see where we're going. Whoa, whoa. Oh. Almost where we need to go. We hit one. Got a little too close to it. My mistake, actually. This lighthouse has eventually told us of what the devils are doing here. Let's see. There seems to be an entrance over there. Let's see where it leads, shall we? Yeah, it's Naviglobe time. Alright. There's going to be one of these with each tower. There's going to be something we'll have to go find off islands. What is that? Look, a monster. Eek. That? That's a tiny little thing. That's strange. Wherever did the monster disappear to? That's most suspicious indeed, but no matter. Come, let's press on. We could have walked through there, but... guess not. What's this say? Thou who wouldst prove thyself hero, enter in and entrust thyself to thy fate. Ah! Alright. Something down here? To savor the divine delight of bouncing to a higher height, leap thou on the springs of red and take care not to hit thy head. Or if thou wishest to careen to higher heights, choose green. Bounce once, bounce twice, bounce thrice, and soon thou shalt be higher than the moon. What a strange poem! This is some of these springs. Perhaps we could use them to scale the building from the inside and see what lies at the top. Must be the way up to the higher floors somewhere around here. Koichi, let's work our way upwards and keep a weather eye out for the overpower. I see something. Oh. Ah. Yes, I know. I'm trying to change my... There we go. What? No, 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 no. Wow. How indeed. Alright, you know what? I'm doing my own thing this time. I have a hammer. Forget the right way of doing it. I'm gonna go do it my way. Just gonna see if I can bash the walls in to get up and where I need to go. Okay. What does this say? O hero who doth come in need, surrender not unto thy greed. Thou shalt find here what thou seekest, only pain and peril bleakest. Stuffed spiked hair. Lucky me. Learned a new recipe. Okay. Alright, so... this was another way to go up, I guess. We don't want that one. Traps. Hello, hello. Is this the topmost floor, you think? That's about it. Wait, I think I hear something. Scree, welcome, human. Though thou think you've got what it taketh to be a hero, do you? He shall soon see about that. Oh, sleep I go. Oh, level increased. Level 29. Oh, a bunch of recipes. Magic shield. Ow. He's got a big flame. I'll give him that. And he went down. Pretty easily. I guess now we can get the treasure. Seed of life. And what we were looking for. Orb of power. Is that... It is, the Orb of Power. By Jove, I see the orb wasn't named for naught. I can feel its energy from here. This shall surely aid us in defeating Atlas. Still, there's something I cannot comprehend. What is such a treasure doing here in the first place? Who built this beacon and why? It sits alone in the ocean with naught else in sight. It somehow seems not of this world, like something out of a dream. What does it matter? We have what we came for. Let us return to the castle and complete the blueprint. Yes, let's do that. But first... Alright, increased my stats. Back to Moonbrick Castle. The teleport is a gift in this game. A gift I continue to use and enjoy quite often. Okay. Well done, my lamb. You found the lighthouse and brought back the orb of power. As soon as the townspeople have finished building the tower, you can only have to add the orb to the top and complete the blueprint. I will. However, I didn't mean to worry you, FG, but I must confess I have sensed a malevolent presence moving around about the castle as of late. I can't help but feel that Malroth's imprisonment may not be for the good of the kingdom, but part of the evildoer's scheme. You think? Our chances of winning this war increase by the day, and yet one among us still works with the enemy. Whoever this poor misguided soul is, it would seem they care not who wins or loses. There must be another reason for their betrayal. Trying to move. Where's this go? How? Well, this is interesting. What do you want, buddy? Good, glad tidings of G. The blueprint is finished. We need one more charging tower and the placement of weapon itself, and our Kazapal cannon will be complete. What's that? We also need to see Malroth freed from dungeon, you say? Must tread carefully, FFG. Timing is key. If we become impatient and play our hand too soon, all may be lost. For now, let's be happy that the first tower is complete, well, almost complete. All that remains for you to place the orb of power upon the diocese. Which is... oh, right here. Good. Dun dun dun. Yes, I completed it. Speaking of work of G, now that the orb of power is in place, the charging tower is ready for action. His Majesty tells us that this tower and the one built next gather up energy from the citizens of Moonbrook. Once charged, the two towers pass this energy to the Kazapal cannon itself, which can unleash it as a bolt of pure power. Snap! I got the power. Speaking of power, FG, you have much of it yourself. I speak not of your martial might, but your ability to inspire others. I have an idea that may help you to lead our soldiers into battle, just as you would lead the townspeople in the building work. I will speak with the king about it. Speaking of the kingy, you have done us all proud, FG. A finer tower I never did see. All that remains is imbue it with the effervescent energies of all the men and women of this fair kingdom. People of Moonbrook, gather hither, raise your hands toward the tower, offer up your strength in defense of your home. Seems very, Dragon Ball. It's a spirit bomb! Oh, look at all the parts up there that I probably can't get to. Yeah, I don't think I want to get around that big glowing orb of power! By Jove, I never knew we had so much power. As soon as one more tower and the gun itself is built with overwhelming power, the Kazapal cannon be filled. Alright, so we know what's going on before the end of this game. Or at least the end of this area. Sorry, the end of this island. Coming with you, I'm going to draw out yet one more of your people's powers. It's time to draw a blueprint for the second tower. Here we go. Looks like I did not build rooms over here. That would have been a problem, I suppose. What is this one gonna need? It doesn't show me. Okay. Oh. Ooh. Gadzooks, this is the second tower you would have us build. It looks just as splendid as the first. It's about the same, but completing this blueprint will bring us one step closer to defeating Atlas and restoring peace to the realm. Speaking of Atlas, I wonder why the Fiend has not attacked us yet. With his colossal strength, he can finish us off any time he liked. Atlas longs only for destruction. No doubt he is waiting for us to finish our building work so that when he strikes, there is all the more to destroy, all the better to break our will. That does sound like something he would do, or employees of YouTube, because they're like the children of Hargon. Oh, whoa, whoa. Went crazy there. Indeed, you can rely on us to do exactly that. Come everyone, Moonbrook needs you. According to His Majesty, our second tower will also require a rather unique item, the Orb of Magic. I suggest you leave the bulk of the building to us, and you hunt for this unusual artifact. Just like last time. I believe we may once again be of assistance. The Orb of Magic sleeps within the Gwalion Gate, far to the north of Munahan. The cavern itself has long since sunk beneath the waves, but if you, Warwick, and Nessa all work together, I'm sure you won't let something like that stop you. Gowans Gate. I've never heard of such a place before, nor do I know of the lighthouse. From whence did you gain this knowledge, Your Majesty? Kevna Nessa is not the place of soldier to question their liege. Some things I cannot share with you, even my most trusted generals. Well, it seems as we all have our respective tasks. We shall continue the construction of the tower. FG, you find the Gowans Gate and retrieve the Orb of Magic. Alright, new destination. And Munahan. Oh, wow. Huh. I don't know if it's faster here. I got a collapsed cabin. It'll be faster to get down from here. Yep, I'm headed the right way. Maybe this was a bad idea. Okay. Let's just go that way then. Yep. Forgot about the storm. It's a wee, teeny, tiny problem. Okay, so... one of those things. That almost killed me. Okay. I will slowly gain health back. Just need to avoid any more fights. None of those guys fighting another one of those guys would seriously kill me. So. Stay away from the cat wolf man thing. Man, I got a ton of these. Oh. Yeah. Angry dude. Gawain's Gate oozed to be a lovely little dungeon. Now it's sunk beneath the waves. There's something strange going on with this world. Ape. Humans, help. They're gonna squish me. That slime was saying something about Gawain's Gate. Perhaps it knows something about the place that might be useful. I think so. Looks like it fled in the water after it. Looks like it can be brought back up. Eep, you can swim. What are you going to do? I'll tell you anything, just don't squish me. Oh, I know. I bet you want to know the treasure hidden at the back of Gawain's Gate, don't you? It's a long way to go if you can't breathe underwater. You'd drown before you got halfway there. Maybe those big clams would come in useful. If you breathe the air bubbles they blow out, they might make it all the way to the end of the tunnel. Go ahead and try it. Just watch out for the men of war. They sting you and you'll be stung for some slime. Okay. Yep. Okay, I can't hurt that one. Oh, no, go back. I don't know if we're supposed to fight them, but I'm like really low health, so. I guess we have to fight them. Ow. Got him. Monsters are defeated. Ah, there we go. Orb of Magic. Hey, here's like... What is this? Is that the Orb of Magic? With that, we can complete the second tower. Jelly good. Let's return the Moonbrook Castle without delay. Alright. Well, that took us way out of the way. Okay. Oh well, so you found the Gawain's Gate and retrieved the Orb of Magic. Excellent work, FG. Ho ho ho. Here comes the king. The second tower is all but complete, and now that we have the orb, we can place the final finishing touch. From whence the lighthouse and Gawain's Gate spring forth, you ask? Do you not recall, Builder, what I mentioned to you previously? I said that your time on this island may reveal to you the dark secret at the heart of this world. Neither the lighthouse nor Gawain's Gate are what they once were. Moonbrook Castle, too. It is not how it should be. Yes, it was once razed to the ground by Hargon's hordes, but the people returned. They rebuilt it. I know not how I know this, but all I know is that I know. Ever since I heard the peal of the builder's bell, 1,000 clouded memories of this world arose from within my mind, and just as many questions. I intended to get to the bottom of this riddle. Rest assured that I shall keep you apprised of the developments of my investigation. Okay. Alright, I think it's smart to just sleep. Get our health back. Then we can finish that tower. Get the third one ready and find out where we need to go. Okay. So no one's building. Alright, so I know he wanted this big giant throne room, but they're not cooking like they once were. So they're not even done over here. While they finish, I'm gonna cook. I know it takes time, but I need more food. I'm gonna need more food for the fight to come, so. While they're still working, man, this is slow. Let's make like another fire, a couple fires. That's a good idea. Alright, where... Make some more bonfires. Okay. So, we'll put one here. Here. Oh. Of course. Ow. Oh, they finished it. Well, some people are out front fighting. Like, hey, we're gonna finish this. Oh, healers, thank you. I have Jesus Man I want to speak with. It seems the blueprint for the second tower is now complete. With these two structures now complete, and an emplacement to hold the weapon itself, the Kazapple cannon will finally be ready to fire. Of course, our latest building is lacking one finishing touch, the Orb of Magic. Yep. So... Okay. Cook these two. Alright, let's go get this going. There we go. Spiffy, the Orb of Magic looks like it's positioned perfectly, and with that, the tower is complete. Soon we shall have the legendary weapon in our command. I know the Majesty's bloodline will provide some benefits. If what the legends say about the Kazapple cannon is true, it would allow anybody, be the human or monster, to wield one of the most powerful spells in history. By the way, I saw you, His Majesty, speaking in hushed tones a little earlier. What topic were you discussing that necessitated such secrecy? It is only natural the king should have a secret. It's a position of much responsibility and doubtless much pressure too. But is there any truth so sensitive that king must keep it from his own people, the people he pledged to shepherd through life's storm? I know not. God be praised, the second tower is complete at last. All that remains is to build the final tower and provide the energy to power it. We must combine the might of every man and woman in Moonbrook. Right you are. Come, my subject, raise your hands and offer your strength. Alright, here comes a big blue one, maybe? I was right. Big blue orb. Okay. Gadzooks, the tower is positively brimming with energy. Huzzah! We are one step closer to completing the Kazapel cannon, and I can't wait to give Atlas the taste of his own medicine. That's 2 of 3. I'm going to be stopping the stream soon. Indeed, our final battle fast approaches. FG, please do the honors and drop the design for the main tower.
Yep.
Okay. Cannon tower blueprint. Ooh, that's huge. Okay. Fine work, FG. This blueprint looks like it will make for a sound and sturdy platform for our ultimate weapon. Once this emplacement is complete, the Kazapel cannon itself will rest safely upon it, ready to blast anyone foolish enough to attack us. And by God's will, we may be able to defeat mighty Atlas himself. What say you, Nessa? Now that victory is within our grasp, do you still believe we are fated to fight forevermore? Remember, Warwick, that pride comes before the fall. I shall not speak to our chances of winning until it is won. Honestly, Nessa. Gadzooks, now is not time for such pointless sophistry. We have Kazapel cannon to construct. Moonbrook's time is almost at hand. With this weapon we shall break free of the fate and this accursed war once and for all. Raise a cheer, friends. Hip hip huzzah. FG, it seems we need a special item to put this Kazapel cannon in the Orb of Heroes. Ah yes, I do not wish to be bearer of bad news, but I'm afraid the artifact rests in the heart of hell itself. Retrieving it will be no easy feat. Hell itself, you say? I dare say Nessa and I alone shall not suffice this time. We shall need to muster a small army. Your Majesty, I believe the time has come to trust FG with our newly built war banner. Soldiers of Moonbrook shall march under one flag. Indeed. FG, the banner is yours. May it serve you well in your quest to retrieve the Orb of Heroes. A war banner. Without the war banner, you can lead an entire army. With you at the vanguard, I know we cannot fail. Brandishing the banner is no different than wielding a weapon, but simply having it equipped is enough to rally our soldiers to your side. Should you swing the flag as you would a sword, it should inspire the warriors around you, making them fight all the harder. Performing the spinning slice, however, will rally our army to your side. Or if they should already be gathered around you, it will give them the order to stand down. Ah, but what use is this, those blathering, when you could just try it for yourself? Go FG, equip your war banner and wield it at will. Okay. Where are we going? Okay. Just want to check the map real quick because I'm not sure where I'm supposed to be going. As a warband, you can lead the soldiers and move back into combat, and what leader you will be. Baron is powerful as a weapon. Yes, 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 yes. Smashing display of T, you swing that warband like a seasoned standard bearer. I hoped Nesso would be the one to lead my army into battle, but now I see that you are the far more worthy of the role. Now with the full military might of the Moonbrook at your back, you can fulfill His Majesty's request and lead the charge into the heart of hell itself. And I shall march to your side. As long as we are together, we have nothing to fear. What's that? Malroth would want to come too? We can't release him from the dungeon. Forgive me, but the seeds of distrust once sown are not so easily weeded out. His presence will only cause problems. Now it's not the time, but it will be soon, I promise. Well then, it seems your preparations are complete in order to reveal what I know about the Order of Heroes and its whereabouts. It's time, final piece of puzzle, Orb of Heroes. I know where to find it. Alas, it is in the nearest thing to hell that this cursed world has. Renderak. All the pain and suffering this realm seeps from Renderak. To gaze upon this wretched place is to know the greatest depths of despair. The fate of the realm rests upon your soldiers, refugee. Lead your army into the darkness and bring back the light. Majesty is not wise to send our entire military force in an expedition. What of the castle? Who will protect people while the army is our way? Nessa, you just don't want us to win this war, do you? We hope to ever see peace again. We must prevail in this mission, and for that we need every soldier we've got. Gadzooks, when you put it like that, when you leave us no choice, you have my sword. I shall not be much to look at, but there's life in this old dog yet. It's decided. Ready for the Warband RPG? Lead the troops into Renderak and recover the Orb of Heroes. Okay, let's see. Oh. So I'm gonna have to go there first. Okay, that's not a problem. Alright, so this is a good place for me to go ahead and stop streaming tonight. I'd like to thank everyone for watching. Have a wonderful rest of your day.